Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aizad bin AZHAR. My metric number is B1123100054, and then I as a moderator.
Hi, my name is AMIR Aizad bin HASBY. My metric number is B1123100134. I will be the speaker one.
Hi, my name is ARIF MAZLI. My metric number B11231051. I am the speaker number 2.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SYAFIQ bin SULAIMAN, and my number metric is B1123100029, and I will be speaker 3.
Okay, today our group will discuss about the rule of occupational safety and health legal requirement in business management, and also the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 in Malaysia. Occupational Safety and Health, or OSH, is very important because every worker deserves a safe and healthy workplace. Without a proper safety management, workplace accident can happen and may cause injuries, disabilities, or even death. In Malaysia, there are several important laws related to workplace safety, such as the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, also known as OSHA 1994, and the Factories and Machineries Act 1967. For today's discussion, we will focus on 4. For the first one is rule of OSH legal requirement in business management. The second one is important features of OSHA 1994. And then the third one is challenges in OSH implementation. And the last one is recommendation to improve workplace safety in Malaysia. Now, I would like to invite the speaker 1 to start our discussion.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Firstly, OSH legal requirements play an important role in protecting workers from workplace hazards. Every workplace contains different types of hazards, such as electrical hazards, chemical hazards, fire hazards, and machinery hazards. For example, in the electrical hazards, in the electrical industry, workers may face electric shock, arc flash, or a short circuit. This accident if safety procedures not followed properly. Because of this, employers must provide safety equipment such as helmet, gloves, safety boots, face shield, and insulated tools. Besides that, OSH laws help companies reduce workplace when accident happens. When accident decrease, companies can reduce medical costs, compensation claims, and equipment damage. Another important role of OSH legal requirement is improving productivity. Employees can work more confidently and efficiently when they feel safe at the workplace. For example, workers in factories who receive proper safety training usually perform their tasks more effectively because they understand the correct working procedures. Moreover, OSH regulation help companies improve their reputation. Companies with a good safety record are usually trusted by customers, investors, and employees. This can increase business opportunities and improve company performance. Additionally, OSH legal requirements encourage employers to conduct safety training programs regularly. These programs help workers understand workplace risks and emergency procedures. For example, fire drill training, first aid training, emergency evacuation procedure, and machinery safety training. Without proper training, workers may not know how to respond during emergencies. Now, I would like to ask Speaker 2, what is OSHA 1994 considered important in Malaysia?
Thank you, speaker number 1, for the question. OSHA 1994 is considered important because it is one of the main laws that protect workers in Malaysia. The main objective of OSHA 1994 is to ensure the safety, health, and welfare of workers while they are working. One important feature of OSHA 1994 is employer responsibility. Employers must provide first, safety workplace; second, proper safety equipment; third, safety training; and the last, hazard control measures. For example, employers must ensure machines are maintained properly to avoid accidents. Another important feature is employer responsibility. Employers must follow safety instructions, use PPE properly, report unsafe conditions, and the last, cooperate with employers. This shows that workplace safety is the responsibility of both employers and employees. Besides that, OSHA 1994 encouraged self-regulation in organization. This means companies must manage workplace safety proactively without waiting for accident to happen. For example, companies should conduct first, risk assessment; second, workplace inspections; and last, safety audits. Another feature is the establishment of safety and health committees in workplace. These committees discuss workplace safety issues and recommend improvement. In industry such as construction and manufacturing, safety committees are very important because workers are exposed to high-risk environments. OSHA 1994 also allows the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, or DOSH, to monitor workplace safety compliance. Companies that fail to follow OSHA regulation may face fines or legal action. For example, if a company ignores safety procedure and cause worker injuries, the employer may be prosecuted under OSHA 1994. Now, I would like to ask to speaker 3, what are the common challenges faced by companies in implementing OSH practice?
Thank you, Speaker 2. Although OSH regulation is very important, but many organizations still face challenge in implementing safety practice effectively. For example, some workers refuse to wear helmet or safety glove because they feel uncomfortable. Another challenge is financial costs. Small companies may find it difficult to provide complete safety equipment or conduct regular training program because of limited budget. Besides, the weak enforcement of safety rules can also become a problem. Some workplaces do not monitor workers properly, cause employees to become careless. Another issue is lack of training and experience. New workers may not fully understand workplace hazard and proper safety procedure. For example, inexperienced worker handling electrical system may accidentally cause electric shock or fire hazard. Furthermore, some companies prioritize productivity more than worker safety. They may force workers to complete tasks quickly without following a proper safety procedure. This situation can increase a risk in workplace accident. Technology challenge can also affect OSH management. Some organizations still use outdated equipment and safety system. Technologies challenge can also affect modern industry require advanced monitoring system to improve workplace safety. Now, I would like to ask the moderator, what recommendation can improve OSH implementation in Malaysia?
Okay, thank you, Speaker 3. In my opinion, one important recommendation is increasing safety awareness program among workers and employees. Companies should organize safety campaign, workshop, emergency drill, regular training session. This can help workers understand the importance of workplace safety. Another recommendation is stronger law enforcement by the government. DOSH should conduct more inspection to ensure companies comply with OSHA regulation. Companies that ignore safety requirements should receive stricter penalties. Besides that, organizations should invest in modern safety technologies. For example, like CCTV monitoring system, smoke detector, smart alarm system, IoT-based monitoring, and then the last one is automatic shutdown system. These technologies can help reduce workplace accident. Furthermore, employers should encourage a positive safety culture in the workplace. Workers should feel comfortable reporting hazard or unsafe condition without fear. Communication between employers and employees is also very important. Lastly, educational institution should expose students to workplace safety knowledge before entering industries. For engineering students like us, understanding OSH is very important because we may work in high-risk industries in the future. Now, thank you to all speakers for your explanation. Now, we would like to continue with a short discussion session among our group members. My first question is, do you think Malaysian industry are already good enough in workplace safety?
In my opinion, some large companies in Malaysia already have a very good workplace safety systems, but because they have enough budget and a proper management support. For example, many multinational companies provide complete PPE, regular safety training, emergency drill, and proper workplace inspections. However, smaller companies still need a lot of improvements. Some small industries do not provide enough safety equipment or proper training for workers. In some workplaces, employees are still exposed to dangerous environments without proper protection. Because of this, workplace accidents can still happen, especially in the construction and manufacturing industries.
Okay, thank you for speaker 1. Speaker 2, what is your opinion about this issue?
I agree with Speaker 1. I think workplace safety in Malaysia is improving, but there are still many challenges that need to be solved. For example, construction industry still record many workplace accidents every year because workers are exposed to high-risk activities such as working at height, handling heavy machinery, and electrical installation work. Some workers also ignore safety procedure because they want to complete their work faster. Besides that, some employers focus more on productivity and profit rather than worker safety. This situation may increase the risk of accidents and injuries. Therefore, both of employers and employee must work together to improve workplace safety culture.
Very good point. Speaker 3, what do you think is the biggest challenge in OSH implementation today?
In my opinion, one of the most biggest challenge is lack of safety awareness among workers. Some workers think that safety rules are not important or they believe accident will never happen to them. For example, some workers do not wear helmet, glove or safety boot because they feel uncomfortable while working. This careless attitude can become very dangerous, especially in electrical and construction industry. Another challenge is lack of proper training. Some workers are not fully exposed to workplace hazard and emergency procedure. Without proper knowledge, workers may not know how to react during emergencies such as fire, shock, or chemical leakage. Therefore, safety education and training are very important.
Thank you, Speaker 3. Now, I have another question for all group members. What can employees do personally to improve workplace safety?
I think employees should always follow standard operating procedures or SOPs while performing their work. Workers should also wear PPE correctly and never ignore safety instructions from supervisors. Besides, employees should report unsafe conditions immediately if they notice damaged equipment, exposed wires, or dangerous situations in the workplace. Workers should also attend safety training program seriously because this program can improve their knowledge and awareness.
Speaker 2.
I agree. Besides following safety procedure, employers should also help each other in maintaining workplace safety. For example, experienced worker can guide new worker about safe working method and hazard prevention. Teamwork and communication are very important because workplace safety is everyone's responsibility. Employees should also avoid joking or playing when handling machine or electrical equipment because it may cause accidents.
Speaker 3.
Okay. In addition, employees should always stay alert and focus while working. Using mobile phone, listening to loud music, or being careless during work can increase accident risk. Workers should also maintain good mental and physical health because tired or stressed workers may make mistakes while working. Lastly, employees should always have a positive attitude toward workplace safety because safety culture starts from individual responsibility.
Thank you for everyone for your opinion and idea. And now we move to the next question. But the first is my next question is why do you think safety training is important for workers before they start working? Speaker 1 first.
Safety training is very important because workers need to understand workplace hazards before performing their tasks. For example, workers in electrical industries must know the dangers of electrical short, short circuit, and arc flash accidents. Without a proper training, workers may use machines incorrectly or ignore safety procedures. Safety training also teaches workers how to respond during emergencies, such as fire accidents, chemical leakage, or equipment failure. Therefore, safety training can help reduce workplace accidents and improve worker confidence. Okay,
I agree with speaker 1. Besides reducing accidents, safety training can improve worker discipline and awareness. Workers who attend training regularly usually understand the importance of PPE and workplace SOPs. For example, worker will know why safety helmets, gloves, and safety boots are important during work activities. Training also helps workers improve communication and teamwork during emergency situations.
In addition, safety training can help companies improve productivity and reduce losses. When workers understand proper working procedure, they can perform their work more efficiently and safely. This can reduce equipment damage, downtime, and medical costs because work caused by workplace accident.
How does technology help improve workplace safety today? Speaker 2.
Modern technology plays a very important role in improving workplace safety. For example, companies can use CCTV monitoring system to monitor worker activities and identify unsafe behavior. Some industries also use smoke detectors, automatic alarms, and fire suppression system to prevent fire accidents.
Besides, smart monitoring system and IoT technology can help monitor workplace conditions in real time. For example, sensors can detect gas leakage, overheating, or abnormal electrical current before accident happen. This allows companies to take early action and prevent dangerous situations.
Also, that technology can also improve communication during emergency. For example, company can use emergency notification system and digital communication tools to inform workers quickly during this dangerous situation. Modern machines are also equipped with automatic shutdown system to reduce accident risk.
Move to the next question. What may happen if companies ignore OSHA regulation? Speaker 3 first.
If company ignore OSHA regulation, workplace accident may increase. Worker may suffer injuries, disabilities, or even death because of unsafe working and condition. For example, failure to provide PPE or proper training can expose worker to serious hazard.
Besides that, companies may face legal action, fines, and compensation claims. Poor safety record can also damage company reputation and reduce public trust. Customers and investors may lose confidence in companies that fail to protect worker safety.
I also think ignoring safety regulations can affect employee motivation. Workers may feel unsafe, stressed, and uncomfortable in a dangerous workplace. This situation can reduce productivity and increase employee turnover.
Now, what is the role of employers in maintaining workplace safety?
Employers are responsible for providing a safe workplace for employees. They must provide PPE, safety training, proper equipment, and emergency procedures. Employers should also conduct regular inspection and maintenance to ensure workplace safety.
Besides that, employers should encourage a positive safety culture in the organization. Workers should feel comfortable reporting hazard or unsafe situation without fear. Good communication between employers and employee is very important.
Employers should also ensure workers follow SOP and safety regulation properly. If employer ignores safety responsibility, workplace incident may happen more easily.
Okay, how can students prepare themselves for workplace safety before entering industries?
Students should learn basic OSH knowledge during their studies because many industries involve workplace hazards. Engineering students especially need to understand electrical safety, machinery safety, and emergency procedure.
Besides, students should also join safety programs, workshops, and industrial training to gain practical experience. This exposure can help students become more prepared before entering the real working environment.
I think students should also develop a good attitude toward safety from an early stage. Following laboratory rules, wearing PPE, and understanding SOP during university activity are good practice for future workplace.
In my opinion, what is the most important factor in reducing workplace accident?
In my opinion, safety awareness is the most important factor. Workers and employers must always prioritize safety during work activity. Without safety awareness, even good safety system may fail.
I think proper training is also very important because workers need the correct knowledge and skills to work safely.
Besides, uh, strong cooperation between employers, employees, and government is very important in order to create a safer workplace environment.
Thank you for everyone for the meaningful discussion. In conclusion, occupational safety and health legal requirement and OSHA 1994 play a very important role in protecting workers and improving workplace safety in Malaysia. Through this discussion, we learned the workplace safety is not only the responsibility of employers but also employees and the government. Employers must provide a safe working environment, proper safety equipment, and regular safety training. At the same time, employees must follow safety procedures, uh, use PPE properly, and report unsafe conditions immediately. We also discussed several challenges in OSH implementation, such as lack of safety awareness, weak enforcement, insufficient training, and accident if they are not handled properly. Besides that, modern technology, continuous training, and stronger safety culture can help industry improve workplace safety and reduce accident risk. As a future engineering technologies, understanding OSH is very important because we may work in high-risk industries involving electrical system, machinery, and industrial equipment. Therefore, everyone must cooperate together to create a safer, healthy, and more productive working environment in Malaysia. That is all for our group discussion. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
Okay.